were injured or killed. And in the data I was looking at, it didn't really discriminate, so I'm assuming they're just looking at injured or killed. And 1,600 of the people killed with firearms this past year were under the age of 18. We have 35,000 people killed in auto accidents. And we have a growing number of people being killed in car ramming episodes. Okay. Are we taxing the auto manufacturers 20% because people are utilizing the auto manufacturers' products as weapons? It seems to me a car can be equally as deadly as a gun. What about the knife manufacturers for the knifings? So I guess I mislaid. Oh no, I found the data. All right, so it says in this country, 76% of the murders were done with firearms, 20% were done with knives. If somebody shoots me and kills me or stabs me and kills me, either way, I'm still dead. How about holding the person actually doing it accountable? Let's see. Alcohol involved in roughly 58% of driver fatalities. And the interesting thing is it looks like that you got a better chance of getting hit while you're walking drunk than you do driving drunk. One of the big issues, and this is my personal pet peeve, is when it comes to holding people responsible for actions. How about holding the people? The car did not drive itself into a crowd of people. The knife didn't magically stab 20 people. The gun did not magically fire and kill people. The people operating those devices did. And they need to be held accountable. So perhaps Congress needs to start looking at, well, we're going to come up with blanket laws, which, we have with the ATF. We've got all these neat firearms laws. We have things that define machine guns. We have things that determine whether or not you can buy a gun and, can you buy a gun? We have all these checks and balances. And are they perfect? Absolutely not. But if you take a look at the gun owners, the legal gun owners that are involved in crime, that number is minuscule. The majority of all of the shootings and stuff are involving firearms are done with people that got them illegally. And, if you go into New York, somebody breaks in your house, uses a torch and cuts open your safe, you're liable for the person that took that gun because you did not protect it enough. So my personal thing and my personal philosophy at this point is stop making laws to penalize. How about making laws to hold people accountable? And as far as that rant goes, frankly, the bill that I just rattled off the basic stats to you needs to die in committee. Just let it go. Maybe members of Congress need to be educated about firearms and firearm safety. Maybe they need to be educated about what weapons can do or not do. Or the fact that, my AR-15 is no more lethal than any of the handguns or shotguns or rifles out there. So hopefully, if you ever run into a situation like this, and I started out being entertained, then started out getting a little pissed off, then I was looking at it going, wow, this really is stupid. Not you guys, but the bill and the person that brought this bill up or introduced it into the House. So my advice, and you can take it or leave it, obviously, is help educate people. You know, people talk about, oh, I need a clip for my gun. Well, no, you need a magazine for your rifle or your pistol or your shotgun. Education is a wonderful tool, and I think if people get educated to it, you won't see stupid bills like this. And similarly, if people are held accountable for their actions, case in point, I maybe drove over the speed limit on, more than one occasion and got pulled over and given a ticket or citation and had to go pay a fine. I was held accountable for the speeding. You kill me, on the other hand, you got more rights than I had. I got deprived of my right for life, liberty, pursuit of happiness, and, you've got more rights than I do. So, that's my soapbox for this podcast. Sorry if I rambled on at the end, but at any rate, this is Alan with Quarter Horse Arms in Snow Camp, North Carolina. You can call or text 919-808-6480. You can email me at info@quarterhorsearms.com. And you can check out our website at quarterhorsearms.com. You guys be safe out there, and hopefully you'll keep listening to these podcasts.